What's going on, everybody? So feeling pretty good today. This brand new card has finally been released. I'm actually really excited. Also, this is my very first game. I played a tutorial with the Little Prince or whatever. I don't even know. It was a weird tutorial, but anyways, we are in the first game ever with the Little Prince. I know how the card works, like slightly. But at the same time, I haven't played it at all. Like, I've seen it played, but I've never played it, so don't roast me on my interactions. This is my first time playing, and obviously I'm not going to be the best freaking Little Prince player in the world on my first attempt, right? So I'm just going to go for the ability. Okay, that was kind of good, I think. Nice. I mean, I get a lot of damage right there. Didn't really hit anything, but that's a really bad bats by him. I'm literally in League 1, so this should be pretty free. I think Skeletons defend the Little Prince. Never mind, he's going to go for that. Little Prince pretty well, though. Like, I think I've seen an interaction where the Skellies make it only get one shot on tower, which is pretty good. I'm going to go for the log. Cannot let that thing heat up because it literally just turns into like a Dark Goblin on crack once it gets heated up. But I don't think the Little Prince itself is that good. I know it doesn't die to Fireball. They should probably change that. That's probably... I don't know. Should they change that? Because like I feel like Fireball and Poison are already pretty much the best spells in this game, as well as arrows. But I don't know. If they change that, Little Prince is going to be a little bit weaker for sure. I don't think it's that broken personally, but I also have not played it yet, so I can't really say one way or the other. I'm going to go for the Larrys in the back. I'm already to Evo Knight as well. I just made this Expo deck because I thought, oh, this is probably going to work pretty well together since you don't really need a building when you're playing Little Prince since you've got all this knockback. But yeah, anyways, this should kill all that. I'm going to go for the offensive bow now. What does he have for this? I'm going to go Ice Spirit as well. There's the Scar Me. That's not too bad. I'm going to log that. Maybe I should have saved up and NATO'd those bats, but it shouldn't really matter. I should at least get tower down pretty much, not all the way, but he is going to go for the Little Prince, the bridge. One thing I need to figure out for sure is how far away... Oh my lord. Okay, I'm gonna NATO that. Can you NATO that to king? Can you not? Oh no, that's bad. Okay, I'm gonna overcommit just to defend this. Maybe you can NATO that to king and I misplaced it. I'm not really too sure. But I need to figure out how far away the Little Prince, the Guardian of the Little Prince will go to the tower. Like, where does the Little Prince need to be for the Guardian to go to tower? I gotta figure that one out. I'm gonna pop the ability. Never mind, it's dead. That's not good. I'm gonna go for the Larrys and then we can Knight low here. Go for my NATO to pull this back, and then Ice Spirit just to delay for a couple seconds here. Go for the log and the Little Prince, and I think we're fine as long as I can push this back with the ability here. Go for the Larrys on top of the Giant, and yeah, we're chilling. Okay, what in the world? That didn't hit like anything. I'm gonna NATO this. Oh, that's so much value. That's gonna be GG's. Got kind of close there. I'm not really great with the ability so far, as you guys can tell, but I will learn this. It's just my first reactions. So far, I think that card is pretty solid. Maybe not as broken as people are saying, but I could definitely have my mind changed. I will say, with 3-card cycle, this could definitely get pretty overpowered, especially since I've seen that you can play another Little Prince while your Guardian is still on the board from the last one, which is pretty wild to me. It might make it a little bit crazy with cycle decks. What is up with the Sparky players right now? But anyway, just going to rocket that. I've got the ability here in a second, depending on what he does. I'm going to pop it before it goes across the bridge, I think. Is that a good play? I don't really know. Maybe it is because it tanks for it, right? But at the same time, it didn't get the tower, so maybe I should have just tried to wait and have seen what he did. But it's fine. It's going to get 900 damage by itself with the Rage Tower. That's pretty good. Not bad for 3 Elixir for sure, especially after you already, he already had to spend Elixir to take out the Guardian. So I'm just going to go Knight here. I don't have a building in this deck, so it might be a little bit difficult to defend this. Let's just go Larrys as well, and then Little Prince to help DPS. Hopefully he just starts shooting rapid fire and takes out these minions really quickly. He missed the zap on the Little Prince, so yeah, he's going to get no damage from that. And I can pop the Guardian ability in a second here. I think I'm going to pop it now again, just so it tanks. I don't know what he has in cycle. I'm going to pre-log. Okay, that was kind of a bad pre-log, but we do get a lot of damage. Is he just not going to defend the Guardian? Like, look how much damage that does, 200 per swing, and it also hits pretty much like a Knight speed, I want to say. I'm just going to NATO that Lumberjack, never mind. I am the worst. We're not going to talk about that one at all ever again. I don't want to see a single comment about that NATO, guys. I thought the wall breakers were going to push it, and it just didn't happen. But I'm just going to go Little Prince. I think I'm fine. Still, even if he takes my tower, it's not the end of the world. He does get one shot from that Goblin Giant right there, which is fine. Let's see. I'll go for the What do I do here? I think I'm just going to cycle my log and go for that. Yes, what a prediction. Oh my gosh, that's so clean. I knew he was going to go Evo Barbs on top, but I didn't expect that to happen, to be completely honest. Wow, that is ridiculous. That makes me so freaking happy because the amount of times I have had nothing for Evo Barbs and I just have to let him ruin my entire push has been like at least 50 times this last season. So it feels really good to get a little payback right there, I guess. Go for Larry's on this right side. He's going to zap, get that one wall breaker, but look at this. We can pop the ability. That should go to tower. Not quite. Wow. How close do I have to be? Maybe you can't get it to tower. I'm not really too sure how it works exactly. I will study up on it more and obviously figure it out more as we go along, but yeah, first couple of games, I just want to enjoy the card like as it is for a new card. It's been a while since we've had one, and I just enjoy kind of figuring out things myself as opposed to just watching other people do it. So I'm just going to pop the ability, let that go to King Tower. I'm not even going to try and defend that because there's not really a point. Only 7 seconds left. I'll cycle log, and yeah, not too bad. I'll go for the Evo Knight just in case that 3 crowns me. But yeah, that interaction with the Evo Barbs and then the Guardian plus log was absolutely ridiculously broken. Alright, game number 3. Let's see if we can keep this one going. Also, I want to hear your guys' decks, like with Little Prince or Super Archers. I'm going to try out Super Archers tomorrow. Obviously, I can't wait to play that as well. It looks very exciting, also very broken, but I'm not going to make a comment on it yet because I haven't used it. So yeah, drop your decks down below for this new season and whatever you want to see me play, like whatever you want to see Little Prince paired up with. I could go Little Prince and Super Archers. That would be pretty interesting. Make like a super long range deck or something like that, but I'm going to NATO this in right away. Hopefully we can take that off the board. Oh my goodness, that knockback is insane. He's going to kill my Prince, unfortunately. Maybe I could go for like a Little Prince, Dark Prince deck and go for the Triple Prince or something. That'd be pretty wild. He's going to go for Expo. I'm playing Expo for like the first time in probably 15,000 games. But anyway, just going to cycle my my log here, get back to my Little Prince, and then pop the ability as soon as I can. I've heard it's a really good counter to Expo. And oh my gosh, yeah, that's fair. It's basically just a Barb Barrel, but like it literally spawns a Knight on top of your Expo, which is, yeah, that's not very balanced for Expo players, but you know, it is what it is. Little Prince gets one shot on tower on the right side. I'm not going to be mad about it because like there's already plenty of counters to Expo. Expo is a terrible archetype at the moment, but I'm just going to split my Larrys in the back, go for the Evo. Actually, I'm going to go Expo with this on the left side since he doesn't have his... oh no, that was really bad timing. I'll go for my Knight now. Okay, he's gonna go Evo. Not Evo. That's not Evo. That's a champion. Why can I not think of the word right there? I need to pop this ability instantly or I might lose this game. Please get down. Okay, push that back. Oh, how did that not hit the thing? I don't know. The radius, I think it has to be like directly lined up for it to hit the troop. I'm not really too positive on that one. He did just already use his ability, so I'm fine. I'm not sure if you can actually go for two Guardians in the same, like with the same Little Prince. I'm not sure how long the ability takes. I'm gonna look next time I play it actually, because I'm curious. If you can get 2 freaking Guardians down, this thing would be absolutely ridiculous. But I'm gonna cycle it in the back. He's gonna do the same here, and we'll have a little duel. So okay, Knight. I'll go for my Knights, basically just copying. Okay, never mind. That's a really bad play by him. I can just rocket his Little Prince and the Expo, which is so much value. It's going to be one of these cards where you're going to have to overcommit to take it off the map for sure, especially because Fireball doesn't kill it. You have to spend 6 elixir like he just did right there. And I can NATO that Knight out of range. I should be good here. No, he does get the Tesla down in time. Well played, I guess, by him. But he doesn't have too much for this. He could Fireball. No, he's going to be back to a Little Prince, which is pretty wild to think about. He's already back to another one. That was the worst ability I've ever seen, though. I can just go for my Little Prince in the middle here. It's basically like a freaking magic archer with its range. Like, I don't know what he really is supposed to do right here. I think I have him in a pretty good situation. He's definitely going to Fireball that Little Prince and Expo, though, for sure. Evo Knight's going to tank for a long time. Yeah, there's the Fireball. I can just go for another Expo here in a minute. And I think we have him in a pretty good cycle. I'll go for the offensive bow now. Go for the Knight. And he's just going to call it a good game and throw in the towel. Can you really blame him? I just was spamming the entire game. But I don't know. This deck feels pretty strong. Obviously, it's just kind of like a Cycle Expo deck. But so far, I feel like it pairs pretty well with the Little Prince. But I also kind of miss the Archers in Expo, to be honest. Alright, we're already in League 3 after literally 3 games, but I'm just going to cycle Ice Spirit at the bridge. Maybe I should run Fireball Expo, that might be better for this meta. Also, I think Poison and Arrows are going to be the 2 best spells, just because they, obviously the arrows are just really good against a lot of swarm stuff in this game right now, and then the poison takes out the little prince, so it's kind of like, I don't know, I'm feeling a graveyard dominated meta this season. Okay, nice, level 10 ice golem, that's solid, but you know, that's just an estimation from me. I'm just gonna go for my rocket. I think rocket on top of little prince is honestly not the worst trade. Like, it's definitely aggressive, but at the same time, you're not allowing them to use their guardian to just like beat you. So I don't know, I'm gonna go little prince and try and defend this hog. I'm actually very curious to see this interaction, and wow, it actually, with the guardian like pushing it back, it actually what am I trying to say? It actually defended the entire hog with no hits, which is actually pretty wild. I'll go Ice Spirit here. He's gonna cannon for sure. Is he just, what is happening? So Little Prince plus like a little bit more DPS can actually defend the hog if you hop the ability, which is wild. You don't even need a building or a spell. I mean, that's broken, but you know, I'm just going to cycle my log again. I think the knockback ability might get nerfed slightly, but at the same time, it's not like overbearingly broken in my opinion, because you do have to have their troops lined up perfectly if you want it to get value. So I don't know. I think it's not balanced, but not horribly unbalanced, if that makes sense. So I'm just going to pop that ability. It still hits the hog, even though it doesn't really stop. I don't know I can't figure out the card enough, like the Guardian ability enough yet to give an opinion on it, but I think he's in trouble here. That Ice Golem is not going to save him. Knight's still going towards tower. He's probably going to go for the hog or cannon at the bridge here. I'll just go for the Ice Spear to freeze, and yeah, that's game. Unfortunate for my man Ursan here. I'm going to go for the Little Prince Evo Knight other lane. This is actually a very scary push for him to defend, because I can pop the ability right about now. That should go basically to tower. There's nothing to hit, so it didn't really do much, but it's still, yeah, he's going to just go ahead and give up the 3 crown. Anyway, I'm going to give this card, like, it's really good card, really good card, don't get me wrong, but I don't think it's that broken overall, if you have the right responses for it. But yeah, anyways, thanks for watching the video. We'll make some more videos tomorrow, and I'm very excited to try out the archers, and peace.